guys, for today's video, I want to share with you guys how I transform thrifted jeans into super cute cut-off shorts. So you guys don't follow my Instagram, you wouldn't know, but I've been talking about how I've recently been getting into thrifting and how I want to try and find like really high quality pieces at the thrift store, especially things like Levi's, because they're so high quality. Brands like Wrangler, that kind of stuff, with really high quality denim that I can make into cutoff shorts, or I can just keep as jeans. But that kind of stuff is so expensive. I mean, those types of shorts, you know, can range from $50 to $150. And I wanted to try going to the thrift store, seeing what I can find, and then I can create the length of shorts that I want, the type of distressing that I want, and just get a really high quality pair of shorts for really affordable. So I went to a bunch of Goodwills and things like that. I feel like with thrifting, you do kind of have to look around, you have to dig. I went through specifically the jeans. That's kind of where I'm looking right now, just because I've had this new interest in like creating my own cutoffs, and I wanted to look through the jeans because I know a lot of people find really good jeans at the thrift store. So I've been looking there. I've gone through, like, you go through every size because things can be in different areas, and you go through just the whole thrift store trying to find stuff. I've gone to multiple thrift stores, and I went to a local one, and that is where I found these. And I am so excited because I've been on the hunt for Levi jeans that are this color, that would fit high-waisted on me, that I can make into cutoff shorts. So I'm so excited about these because if you guys thrift, or if you don't, it takes some time, some effort, looking through a lot of places, and commitment to find good pieces. So something that is crazy is that these are actually men's jeans. So I follow Sarah Therese on Instagram, on YouTube, and she thrifts a lot. And she talked about how she goes to the men's section a lot because she can find a lot of good stuff there, and I never thought about going to the men's section. But I went to the men's section and I found these Levi's. They're so perfect for what I'm looking for, and they were $3. These cost me $3, and they are super high quality denim. I can just tell they're like that thick, really good material, but they are a men's jeans. So I got them in a small men's size, but I love that the way that they're designed fits me high-waisted, because you're not always gonna find the perfect fit when you're thrifting. So I found quite a few Levi's, but a lot of them are low cut, which I don't like low rise, or mid rise, which is okay, but I have a really hard time finding like my perfect style and fit. And I wanted to share with you guys that you don't have to find like the perfect boyfriend fit or slim fit, straight leg. Like, you don't have to do that, especially if you're gonna make cutoffs. So these are a big boot cut men's jean, but you don't need to get caught up on the style because we're gonna make them into cutoffs. So you don't need to get scared by all this material, all this like thick boot cut styling, because we're gonna cut it off. So you really have to focus on the fit on your waist, the color, how things are gonna look from, you know, here up. So I will give that as a tip. Even though I'm new to thrifting, don't get caught up on all the extra material, especially if you're gonna be making cutoffs, which is what I'm gonna do today. I did show you guys on my Instagram how I transformed a boot cut pair of Levi's, or women's Levi's, into cutoffs, and you guys loved them. So I wanna show you guys in today's video how I'm gonna transform these jeans into super cute cutoffs. So that's what we're gonna do today. If you guys are interested, just go ahead and keep watching. But before we get started, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can hit the notification bell and you'll get notified every time I upload a new video. And I would love to have you guys on my Instagram. If you are not already there, it's just rachelfreeby_. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So these are clearly a true boot cut men's jean. I wanted to show you guys a very clear before with what we're working with, but don't get scared with all this extra fabric because it's gonna be cut off. So you just wanna focus on the back, how that looks, how the waist feels, the color, and just kind of focus from like here up. So the first thing that I would say to do when you're going to make cutoffs is look in the mirror, I have mine here, and just kind of envision, okay, where do I want these on my legs? And kind of pick a point at how far you want the cutoffs to go, but start a little bit lower and then take them off, and that's when we're gonna start cutting them. All right, so this is actually really, really easy how I do this. So I kind of got an idea. Now, if you wanna be really precise, you can actually mark like a little mark on the jeans so that you know exactly where you're gonna cut them. I kind of have an idea, and I always start a lot longer and move up, so I don't really feel the need to make a mark, but you definitely can just take a little marker if you want to. But you want to make sure that the jeans are buttoned, zipped, all ready to go. Then I'm just going to take my scissor and I'm going to pick about here, just because it's longer than I know I'll want, but I know I'm not going to cut them too short. So I'm just going to grab my scissors and cut right across just to get the bulk of that fabric off. So if you guys can see, I've already cut all this fabric off, and you can already see how different the jeans are looking. That's why I say don't get caught up on how the jean looks at the bottom, because you're gonna cut it off. So then what I like to do is I'm just gonna turn the jeans, and I'm gonna kind of measure, you know, the same length on this side, make sure everything is nice and smooth, everything kind of sits where it's going to, and then I will cut in about the same area. I know that I'm gonna cut them a little bit shorter, but I like to start with cutting less, because you can always cut more, but you can't put it back, obviously. So then what I like to do is I just kind of give them a look. I look at the length, what they're looking like. Personally, I know this is longer than I'm gonna want, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna cut more length off. But again, I really like to be conservative with my first little cuts so that I can make sure I'm not cutting too much. So now I've cut a little bit more, and something I would encourage you guys to do, which I do a lot, is I try them on as I go. So I'll kind of see what they look like as I go. But just from looking here, I know that's still a little bit longer than I'm gonna want. So I'm just gonna do one more cut, and then I'm gonna try them on. But you see, you can totally just cut, but I like to give myself some wiggle room, because I would much rather do more cuts of the length than cut them too much and then they're too short and I don't like them, you know? Now at this point, this is the length we're looking at, and this is when I'm gonna go ahead and try them on, see if I like the length, see if I want them shorter, and I'll show you guys kind of what they're looking after this first bulk cut of the length. So this is what the shorts are looking like after the first bulk cut of the length. So you can already see how much they've changed just from getting that initial length off. This is what the back looks like. And what I like about this particular style of jean is that how do I explain this? This part of the leg kind of flares out a bit instead of staying tight against my leg. This is how my Goldie jeans fit, my shorts, the Parker ones. And I love the style of having a little bit of flare around your leg. I feel like it's just really flattering. So that's something I really like about this pair of jeans. Now, I could keep them like this, and I'm actually a little tempted because they're just like a really nice longer short. But I think to be the most flattering, I'll go ahead and I'll cut maybe 1 more inch off just to get a little bit shorter in the front, and then we'll start distressing. So this is why I like to kind of take this time, look at them, see from the side, see from the back and the front, and kind of see what is the length that I want. So I think I'm gonna cut about 1 more inch, and then I'll show you guys how I will distress these. All right, so I've got the length that I know I wanna work with. I do want these to be a longer short. I don't want them to be booty shorts or anything like that. So now that I've got the length, this is what they're looking like. I'm gonna show you guys how I personally distress them. Now I don't want a lot of distressing, but what I do want to do is make this hem right here, if you guys can see it as it is now, it looks like we literally just chopped jeans, right? Because that's what we did. We just cut them right off. But what I want to do is make these look like actual cutoff shorts and give the hem some distressing, make them look a little more lived in, a little more believable. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. All right, so this is not the most professional way, but this is how I do it. So I know people have certain tools that they use. I grab a cutting board and a knife with some type of like the ridges on the edge, not like a smooth knife. I know people have some type of tool they use, but I just use this. Just be very careful, obviously. But what I do is I take the cutting board, I put the shorts right on it, but you know, obviously split it so you're not, when you're working, you're not gonna create like a hole going through the top to the bottom. You wanna separate them out. So I do that, and then I take this knife and I just slowly graze it along the bottom to make this look more worn in and distressed. Again, be so careful. I'll actually go ahead and move the camera so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing.
It's getting closer to midnight. I try to get closer to you. Drinking courage from my red cup now.
Alright, so I just want to show you with just the lightest amount of distressing the difference between this side and this side. It's so light, and you can do as much as you want. I'm gonna keep going with this a little bit, but I just wanted to show you that by roughing up the edge, it gives it so much more of a believable short look compared to this, and it'll completely change how it looks when it's on. Now you can also add holes by taking your knife and kind of dragging it on areas that you want holes. If you want one in the pocket, you can distress these however you want and take however much time you want. I don't want these extremely distressed, but I do want them to look comfy and lived in. So I'm gonna go around the edges and just add more of this distressing to it, and I will show you guys what it looks like when I'm all done. But I did want to show you the difference, because I remember when I first made cutoffs, I was like, how am I supposed to make them not look like this, like just a cut off short? It's by doing this to the hem. It is such a game changer in your shorts.
So make a move. Ooh, I can taste it. The bittersweetness of taking a shot. A risk worth taking. If it's a shot of love, baby, I adore you. Maybe I adore you. Yeah, I'm feeling higher and higher. I'm up on cloud nine. Baby, I adore you. I try to focus on breathing. My heart is skipping a beat. Your lips against a red cup makes me lose my mind completely. Ooh, I can taste it. The bittersweetness of taking a shot. A risk worth taking.
All right, so I want to show you guys what these are looking like after I've distressed them a little bit. I added the tiniest little hole on the pocket. I don't like to do big holes because these will wear over time and they will get more distressed. So I like to just add like little things here and there that are like really subtle. You can make it more if you want. The bottoms look like this right now. They just look more lived in, and they don't look like I just chopped them off of jeans. And then the back looks like that. So that's what they're looking like right now. I will put these on and show you guys what they're looking like as shorts, but I will say after you're done, and you can distress these for quite some time, you can add to them, do whatever you want, but I will say throwing them in the wash and then in the dryer is gonna make a world of difference. drying these makes them look completely different than what they look like right now. They're gonna look so much better, but I will put these on. I'll show you guys what they're looking like right now. This is what the shorts are looking like right now. I wanted them to be a longer denim short. You can cut them, you can make them obviously as short as you want, but I feel like they look so cute. I have fuzz all over my shirt from doing this, but you can see the back is nice and cute. They're nice and long. I've got some length in the front as well. I wanted these to be, again, a longer short, but you can definitely cut them, make them cute little booty shorts, whatever you want. I like them this length, and they just look so cute. And then after I throw these in the washer and dryer, they're gonna look so much more kind of believable as actual shorts. But I will insert a picture once I've washed and dried these so you guys can see what they look like when they're fully just done. But I want to show you guys how easy that is to make a $3 pair of boot cut men's jeans into a high-waisted cute little Levi short, and I saved so much money and it was so easy. I'll give you a little after, just showing you guys kind of up close what these shorts look like, and that will wrap up the video.
It's a shot of love, baby, I adore you. Maybe I adore you. Yeah, I'm feeling high, I'm up on cloud nine. Baby, I adore you.
Alright you guys, so that is it for this DIY turning my thrifted jeans into cutoffs. I hope you guys liked it. I hope that you found it helpful. This is just so easy. It's actually so much easier than I thought it would be to change jeans into shorts. You can do this with any type of shorts. It doesn't have to be Levi's. It doesn't have to be men's shorts. It can be anything you can find. But it's so easy, so affordable, and I like that you can kind of make the length that you want. Like, I was able to make these a little bit longer, and the nice thing about starting longer is if over time I want to make these shorter, I can, you know what I mean? So that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!